If this guy had been just 1 minute late, the puppy would have lost her life, as she was in a critical situation with no one else around to help her in time. This little puppy was lying on the side of the road, still, her tiny body rising slightly with each shallow breath. Dirt clung to her matted fur. Her half-open eyes looked empty, as if she had resigned herself to her fate. Cars whizzed by, headlights flashing briefly across the fragile creature, but none stopped. She was cold, alone, and fading. Then a car slowed down. A man in it noticed a small figure lying on the ground and immediately stopped. Rushing out, he scooped up the puppy into his hands. Her limp body barely responded. It was ice cold, weak, lifeless. Wrapping her up in a warm cloth, the man carried her further to the roadside and sat down. The puppy wasn't breathing right. Panic surged, but he kept calm, tilting her tiny head back and pressing on her small chest gently. Again and again, he made the motion, willing her to hold on. He dribbled water onto the puppy's dry lips, hoping for a response. A long moment later, the smallest gasp of breath escaped her mouth. Relief swamped him. With gentle hands, he gave her a little liquid food through a syringe so that she could at least receive some nourishment. He took his time, allowing the puppy to regain her strength since she could not chew anything yet. Then he cleaned her mouth, wiped away the grime, and gently washed her frail body with a warm towel. When the puppy was ready, the man placed a bowl of soft meat in front of her. The little one was hesitant, leaning forward to take a small bite, then another. Her weak body, once lifeless, now showed signs of life. He took her home and set her up in a comfortable spot, soft and blanket-laden. The puppy seemed scared, huddled into herself, uncertain about this new environment. But in due time, her body became stronger, her tail wagged more, and fear was replaced by trust. He tied a small bell around her neck so she would always be safe. And as he stroked the puppy's fur, feeling the steady rise and fall of her breathing, he knew this little life had been saved. And in return, it filled his heart with something irreplaceable. If you love this story, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing. See you in the next video.